Hello, Gemini, and welcome. This is your weekly reading for the week of 23rd to the 30th June, the last week of the month. And I hope you had a great birthday month. But let's move on together and get your messages that are going to elevate your energy. All right, Gemini, for this week, let's see what the cards want to tell us. And we're starting your reading with the energy of Two of Swords. I did see that when I was shuffling your cards. And we have the Ten of Cups underneath. All right, let me lay down the cards and then we will have this conversation. Let's begin. This is the energy that wants to come out. So this is your energy. This is what is within you, Gemini. This is what's on your mind. I also saw that card during the shuffle. This is the energy that's coming towards you, all right? Couple alert, we have a couple. This is what is your blockage or challenge for this week. This is what we have as the advantage. And finally, we're going to take a card which is going to help us raise our frequency so that we can make the most of the energy this week for us. I took a look underneath because I saw the Seven of Pentacles, and that's the card of waiting, and just waiting. So Gemini, in case you're waiting, let's talk. We're starting with the Two of Swords. This is actually an energy of, this is the moon in Libra, by the way. This is a time where you're sitting down and you're going within and you're not listening to anybody else's opinion, and you would like to have it that way, Gemini. At this point of time, your energy does not want anybody else's interference. It does not want to take anybody else's opinion. And I say this very nicely because you're sitting at a place where actually you've gone way out of your house. Even in your house, there is a proper, it's almost like you've set up a place where you sit down, whether it's your balcony, whether it's your terrace, whether it's a specific space where you go and you sit down and then you shut your eye and you go within and you seek for answers. So, but others are not allowed to intervene at this point of time, Gemini. And that's how you're starting your reading. That's your energy. Within you have the Queen of Wands. This is inside you. Now look at the beauty of this energy. You see the black cat right there. The black cat is very, very intuitive. So within, you are your strongest, Gemini, when you go within and you make your own decisions. You are very good at it, by the way. And while you may take opinions from the outside world, while you may nod at it, Gemini, whatever you have decided within, whatever feels right to you, that is how you sort of pursue things. So very, very nice, very confident, very vibrant, very so full of life within the energy that you have, and which is why you're going within yourself and you're sort of looking for answers to, you may be at a crossroad at this point of time, Gemini. You may have to make a decision about something, and instead of relying on the outside sources, you are going within and figuring it out on your own. On your mind, you have the Nine of Cups. Wow. I believe I showed you the Ten of Cups at some point of time, but we have the Nine of Cups in your mind space. This is making a wish, being very content, being very organized. You are very, very sorted. You know exactly what your next move is going to be. And I like how the Two of Swords you're sitting, and Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups you're also sitting, Gemini. But it's like you go within and then you come up and you come out and then you say what you have to say. And that's how effortless you make it look, Gemini. There is just a quality about you that how in 2 seconds you can go within and then you can be with the world and nobody comes to know in the room that what you're going through versus what you're presenting. How beautiful is that? The energy that's coming towards you this week is the King of Wand. See, within you're the Queen of Wand. When inside, when in our subconscious we are aligned, the energies that we attract are often aligned with us. So this week, there is an energy that's coming your way, which is very, very aligned to yours. It's a masculine energy, fire energy, because there is the fire within you is alive. So an energy is coming and sort of putting a spark on that fire. I don't know if this is a relationship. I don't know if this is a connection. Could be. But this could also be in a work situation where, you're aspiring to become someone, and someone from the similar field is, you just happen to meet them, or you walk into a room and you find a person with a similar sort of interests as you have, and they are in a position to have a conversation with you. I'm not saying you're going out for a date or you're going out. I'm not even talking about first date. I'm just saying that, bam, you enter the room and you meet the right person. It's that kind of alignment, Gemini, on your side, and it's that kind of energy that's coming towards you. For your challenge and your blockage this week, you have the Empress. Empress is a very fertile energy. Empress is a very abundant energy. Empress is an energy of being very loving, of being very, she rules the earth. If that is your blockage, then possibly for 3 seconds, you're second guessing your own worth, and you may be feeling a little bit less, because we have the Queen of Wands in your energy, but we have it inside. We need to take it out from the inside and put it right on top, or maybe your energy right here, right? We need to move from this Two of Swords from my table, and we need to put the Queen of Wands right there, Gemini. Now, that Empress is not going to be in your blockage. It's rather going to be in your advantage, or it's rather going to be possibly both of you. You see that? So whatever this confidence that you have, you're keeping it inside, now is the time to bring it out. Because when you are attracted, when you come and meet the right person, then you have to make sure you utilize that moment to the max, right? You should speak the right words. You should, it's like you're pitching a goal, or you're pitching somebody a concept, and you're pitching somebody an idea, and you meet the right person. Now that idea needs to come out exactly as though you had envisioned it in your mind. You have rehearsed it 1,000,000 times, and in that moment, that idea gets approved, you get a tick, you get sanctioned, you get your loan, you get anything that you were seeking from the energy, other energy that you have attracted into your life. You have to make it happen in that moment. So I see that moment happening for you, but you're being encouraged to bring this Queen of Wands, this fiery, this confident, this full of life energy that you have, Gemini, on the surface. Now's the right time. For your advantage, we have the Six of Swords. This is moving from choppy waters to the calmer waters. See, I told you that you are in Two of Swords, sitting at a place, possibly your favorite place, your comfort zone, and going within. But your advantage here is to move out of that place. Get out of that chair. Get out of wherever you're sitting. If you have a vehicle, get into your vehicle, go out for a long drive, change your mode. Just step out. I think if you just step out this week, it's enough for you to sort of put you on track. To raise your frequency. Oh, wow. To raise your frequency, you have the Ace of Swords. Look, you started with the Two of Swords, Gemini. This or that, like a crossroad, like a dilemma. And to raise your frequency, the universe is saying Ace of Swords. Just take that one thought and go. Do not sit and debate in your mind about two. Drop one, take one, go forward. Sometimes the universe speaks that directly, that up front, because it wants, look at that, that's the Nine of Cups. I'm sorry, I just showed the wrong deck, but that's what. The universe sometimes confirms messages in the most fastest manners, and you don't even want to do anything about it. Let me see, since everything is so perfect, Gemini, let's see what is this Two of Swords. Page of Pentacles and the Lovers. So, and again, we have the Queen of Wands underneath. So this is definitely something that you want to do, pursue, which you're good at. You may be at a beginner level. You may be a student right now. You may not have acquired all the skills, but there is a path for you. There is a way for you. The Lovers is also It's two people coming together, two people of the same energy, which is also your energy within and what's coming. That's also true for you. Or the path that you're taking, because you're showing me that you're just sitting in this place and thinking, but you're being told to take the path. If you're pursuing something as a student, if you're learning something, you're on the right path. But if you're just thinking about it, then you're being encouraged to go and take that path. Lovely. Let us see, what is this Nine of Cups in your mind? The Knight of Swords and the Three of Wands. Oh, in your mind, by the way, your vision is very clear. Very, very clear. You know, and you're very, very operating it very, very fast. In fact, you may have run through the scenarios in your head a million times, Gemini. You exactly know, when I get this, what am I going to do next? When I get this, what am I going to do next? Your vision is very clear. When our vision is clear, the manifestations happen very, very fast. That's possibly how the law of attraction works. And I feel, because of the energies on my table, that this is Law of Attraction Class 101 by Gemini. How brilliant is that? Let's see what's this King of Wands that's coming your way. Justice and the Nine of Pentacles. Oh my God, that is so good. This is literally meeting the right person at the right time, and this is going to be of very, very high value to you. Because you see, Nine of Pentacles is the pre-Empress energy. Nine of Pentacles is the pre-Empress energy. In your blockage or challenge, you have the Empress. So this energy that is going to come in, you know, is going to give you that self-confidence and that boost that is going to allow you to not keep the Queen of Wands within, but outside. That confident side of you, that sexy side of you, that stunning side of you, the one who loves to dress up, the one who loves to, you know, take care of herself. I'm saying her, but it could also be applicable for a guy. Possibly it's a specific message, so I said it that way. The Empress is being clarified by the Knight of Wands and the Fool. Yes, you're being encouraged to be spontaneous. You're being encouraged. There is definitely a path opening up, and this path is going to require you to look way different. It requires, and don't get me wrong, I do not mean here just in the terms of physical, but this path requires a makeover from you. A makeover, something. You're possibly going to color your hair red. You're possibly going to do something extreme. But it's a new path. It's a new version. It's a new timeline. Gemini, feel free to give yourself the makeover that you deserve. And it should be entirely because you wish to do so. My job is just to tell you. How you choose to take it is entirely up to you. If it benefits you, for sure. For the Six of Swords as advantage, look at that. We have the Five of Swords and the Hangman. You have to move. The more you stay here, you're going to be stuck. The more you stay in the Two of Swords, the more you stay in contemplating, the more you stay in if you stand at a crossroad and you have two options, if you do not take any one of them, you are going to be standing there for the rest of your life until someone comes and rescues you, or until you tire yourself out. And then the choice that you're going to make is going to be a choice not because you wanted to, but possibly because now I have to, right? So you're being encouraged to look at yourself and look what you're good at and pursue that path. But do not sit and delay anymore. Finally, for the Ace of Swords, we have the Page of Wands and the Magician. Wow. Magician also has the Ace of Swords on the table, along with, you may be very good at speaking. You may be very good at cutting open something. You may be very good, as in like a, you know, like a chef or a doctor, or, you know, something to do with cosmetics, something to do with, you may be very good at something. And I do see now with the manifestation, there is something that you want to bring. There is something, let's do the most basic thing, Gemini. If there is something that you want to bring to life, all right, wherever you're sitting and thinking about it, convert that same place into a make-believe room of what it would look like once you start doing what you're doing. For example, if you want to convert it into a salon, convert it into a salon. You want to convert it into a YouTube channel, convert it into a YouTube channel, and then walk into that room and see how you feel. You have to first feel it, feel good about it, and then enjoy it and milk that moment and see how it unfolds for you. So enough of sitting at one place and thinking about it, Gemini. You're being encouraged to step out and see what lies ahead for you, because I believe your potential is supreme, absolutely. So this is what I have for you. I hope the messages resonated. I hope the messages help you. And I hope you enter the new path with a lot of enthusiasm and happiness. This is what I have for you. I will see you in your next reading. Till then, Gemini, so much love. Bye-bye.